Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Sales Mastery. I am excited about today because it is going to be a different type of system, a different type of plan, a different way for you to take your business up to the next level. So, many of you guys have tuned into Sales Mastery before, and in Sales Mastery, you've seen we've done all kinds of stuff, right? We've talked about leads. We've had great guests on, Tara and Steve Batiste, and how to turn online leads, and all kinds of educational things about how you can sell more homes, what you need to be doing, and what kind of activities you need to put into your business plan. We're not going to do that anymore. We're going to change the way we do our Sales Mastery. And I want you to record this and cut this up later, okay? I'm going to say this again, Adam. We are going to change the way we are going to do Sales Mastery. I'm looking for 25 agents that want to work. 25 agents that are tired of being where they're at and want to take their business to the next level. I'm not looking for people that are watching this and saying, oh, I should do that, I should do that. But I'm looking for people that will come to these meetings that we're going to have and actually work, actually do what needs to be done in the room to build your business. So I just want to make sure that it's not people that are like, oh, that sounds like a great idea. So I'm going to be reaching out to many members of the Silver Club and saying who wants to take their business to the next level. I'm going to be reaching out to the mentors and asking them who's your 5 best, who are the people that are doers, who's going to do it. I'm going to invite anyone from the Chairman's Club, but I really want to get to a number that's between 20 and 30. And that 20 and 30, you guys are going to be launching a 4-week program. And in that 4-week program, we're going to be specifically doing actionable items that are on the calendar and some additional work in the room. So it's not going to be like, okay, guys, how many of you can text out 10 people by next Friday? Oh, I'll do that. And guess what happens? It doesn't happen. We're going to do it right in the room. And we're going to get the results right in the room. And we're going to share the results right in the room. And it's going to be one big kind of mastermind type support group like AA, okay? So 4 weeks, it's going to be completely actionable. There will be some different instructors. It's not going to be just me. It will be limited in number to the amount of people that we can get into this room. Like I said, we will be contacting the mentors, the managers. We're going to be taking a look at people's stats, who we believe can jump up to the next level, who wants to move up to the next level. That's the most important thing. So again, not just for newbies, but people who want to make it happen and are willing to share their results and share their ideas on camera with everybody, but most importantly, in this room. A perfect example, we are going to be writing out personal notes in class. We are providing the notes. You bring a pen. We might even have pens for you. We're going to do everything we can to make sure that you do that. We're going to be talking about attending events. You're going to go to attend events, and then you're going to come back and you're going to report in the class how you did. Who did you locate? Who did you add to your database? Who did you talk to? Who says that they maybe want to buy? Who says that they maybe want to sell? Everything we're going to do from now on for this next 4 weeks, starting we're going to probably start in 2 weeks. I'm going to send you out the dates right now. We're putting together the list. If you are interested in being in this program, I want you to send an email right now. Okay, so here's the first thing you got to do that's actionable. I want you to send an email right now to Michael W. at ColdwellBankerAB.com. Michael W. at ColdwellBankerAB.com. He's going to be helping me facilitate. He's going to be making sure that we are selecting the right people. And if you miss, you're out. If you have a great excuse, that's fine, but we are really looking for people that this is going to be their priority and they're going to make it their priority. And then we're going to be talking about the business that comes from it. So Michael W. at ColdwellBankerAB.com if you want to be in the group. It doesn't matter what level you're at, chairmans, silver, newbies, whatever it may be, just let them know. Michael, go ahead.
I added my email to the chat. So
you had, okay, cool. So the email is in the chat. For example, next Wednesday, we're going to be doing the posting calendar. We're going to be making it and sticking to it. So posting calendar, exactly what's going to happen. We have Becca coming in. She's actually going to have you doing things in class right here while you are here. And I'm going to be at Gen Blue picking up some other great ideas for us, and I'm going to be bringing it back the following week. So the first Prospecting Mastery, no longer Sales Mastery, Prospecting Mastery will be next week, Wednesday, in this room at 9 o'clock to those 30 people that are interested, that reach out to us, or that we reach out to you. For example, one of the things you might do, and this can be some work, people are running all over this building. You're going to be calling people. You're going to be doing your forget-me-nots or your don't forget me's all over this building. And then we're going to report right back in here. You're going to be texting people. You're going to be liking people's stuff. You're going to be commenting on them. You're going to send out a number of direct messages. You're going to be doing all kinds of different things just to make sure that you are actively engaged and not passively engaged in the business. So have I harped on it hard enough, gentlemen? All right, so we got it, right? All right, so today I just wanted to touch on a couple of things. Before you guys make any moves regarding farming, I have had a couple of people that have asked me about farming and what do I think of it. I think that the secrets of farming is one of the most important things that you can do. It's very easy if you live in Canyon Lake because you have the local paper, you have the local events, you can go to everything, you can advertise in that paper, you can join clubs, you can do all that. Now, it's not always the case if you live in certain neighborhoods. So the most important thing for you is your farm selection. And when I say farm selection, I'm not just talking about where you live. Is that a benefit? That's a huge benefit, but that's not the only thing that you need to know. They don't even need to know where you live. It's about being consistent in what you do. But when you select your farming area, it's important that you look for a couple of factors. Number one, a lot of people, like if you live in Murrieta, right next to Murrieta Valley High School, which is where I used to live, is the Ranchos. Everybody wants to be the Ranchos. They want to land the Ranchos because it's always sat between $700,000 and $1 million bucks, and there's lots of cool homes. But when you really take a look at the Ranchos, you start to realize that that's not really where you want to be, and I'm going to tell you why. Great neighborhood, maybe even the neighborhood that you live in, but you need to map it out. So you need to draw a circle in the MLS around the area that you are looking in, right? So let's say that I'm looking in the Ranchos. So I'm going to take my line in the MLS and I'm going to kind of carve it out around that neighborhood, and I'm going to pull up all the listings that have sold in the last year. And when I do so, I may start to think, is this one really, that really should be my farm? And the answer for the Ranchos, for example, and there are people that are advertising in there, and I'm not knocking anybody because you know what, hey, you've been consistent, keep doing it. But it's not really about that. It's not about the price of the home. So, well, these are $700,000, $800,000. That doesn't matter. It's not about the location. Oh, this one's right off the freeway, da, da, da. It's not about location. It's about turnover. And when I say turnover, I'm talking, so if your tract has 340 homes, or your development that you're looking at has 340 homes, how many closings does that have? So for example, when we did an analysis on the 340 homes inside of the Ranchos, we saw that there were 23 listings sold in the last year. 23. So that comes out to be 6.7%. So 6.7% of all the homes in the Ranchos sold in the last 12 months. Now I have to make a decision, is that somewhere that I want to invest my money? Most people would say, probably that sounds great, 23 homes, that's cool. Probably not though. If you can get your information from the MLS and pull it up and you can find something that's maybe closer to 8% or 9% or 10%, that's what you want. You want turnover. So when you're selecting those farms, look at them. You can and make sure that you are just getting an information that has something between 8+% turnover. Now the next question is, okay, cool, so I've selected my farm. What do I do from here? The next question becomes, where can I get my owner contact info? And don't forget that we have Becca and we have Fidelity. So you can go to Total Farm. Total Farm is going to give you, and you can call Becca to get it. Total Farm will not only identify your farm, but it will surround the area, just the same as what you do. It'll pull it all up and give you all the contact information for each and every one of them. So if you feel like you've located a farm that has a high enough turnover for you, make sure you reach out to Becca and get that done. Well, what about marketing? Great, I've selected my farm. I like the turnover. I feel good about it. I feel like I know what's happening in that community. What about a marketing plan? First thing you have to ask yourself is, do I have a budget? Because there's two types of budget. There's sweat and there's cash, right? So if you don't have a lot of cash, where am I going to start? What's the first thing I'm going to do? Well, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to sweat, right? And sweat consists of door knocking, hand delivering, making sure that you're trying to create some form of garage sales or something along those lines, but things that you can do that are not going to require a lot of money, right? That's sweat. Door knocking, hand delivering, kind of hanging them on their door handles, all that sort of stuff. Got to be a little careful with COVID still, of course. And then the second one is cash, and that is to pay and delegate. So you know how they always give the, it takes money to make money? That's very true, and especially in farming. Now you're going to have to start out with sweat, but once you get a little cash together, you start developing the perfect marketing plan. And I want to tell you what the perfect marketing plan is. The perfect marketing plan for farming is 3 pieces per month for the first 3 months. So you have got to get your face out there. Jennifer Murphy has what I think is one of the best farming pieces I have ever seen. If you are interested in a copy of what that looks like, you can email me at chuckwhitehead@coldwellbankerab.com and I will give it to you. I'm not just going to put it out there, and I'm going to make sure that's cleared with Jennifer, but it is an excellent piece, probably the best farming piece I've ever seen. First piece she put out, she got a call for an $800,000 listing. So I will share those with you. Now, it's not cheap, right? So 3 pieces a month for the first 3 months. Next, it's going to be followed by 2 pieces per month thereafter. So 3, 3, and 3, that's 9 pieces. Month 4, 2, 2, 2, 2, forever and eternity. So that is the basics of a farming plan. Is there anything for free out there? Of course. Another thing that you can talk to Becca about, do you have any cool farming materials that are free that I could use? The one thing I will tell you is to reach out to Nikki from Old Republic Home Protection. They have door hangers with, you can put all your information on it. You put your card on it. It's got some really cool info. And guess what it costs? It's free. And you can just, she'll give you a big stack of them. You can go door knock them. You can walk them. You can hang them on people's doorknobs. You can have your kids do it. Just again, be careful with COVID. You know, watch the rules and all that sort of stuff. We don't want to freak anybody out. But also it says, you know, complimentary free market analysis offer, all that sort of stuff. So that's the next thing. Now, once they do contact you, that's when it's time to make sure that you're talking to Michael Wysocki and that you have Prospect Square set up. So it's the minute you get anyone that has any interest whatsoever, you need to get them in the Prospect Square system or the Moxie system so that they can start getting updated emails that show the changes of what's happening in their neighborhoods at all times digitally. So not only are they receiving your 2 pieces a month, because it's been past 3 months, they're receiving your updates through Prospect Square. So that is really all we're looking for now. If there's any garage sale, like Canyon Lake just had a huge garage sale weekend. They had 200 garage sales here. A lot of the different neighborhoods do it. They'll have movies in the park. They do all kinds of different stuff, but you have to be there as well. Anything you can possibly do. Just listeds, just solds. You want to make sure that you are involved in those and any properties that are going on there. Big one is market updates. Market updates is the one that I think Jennifer is the queen of. You're going to get the market updates from Prospect Square, but you can also get them from your marketing pieces, and you got to put them together. It's a lot of work, and I don't want you to get too bogged down in it, but I can tell you it will pay off if you are committed to that farm. Neighborhood newsletters, if you want to talk about that, things that are happening in Marietta, things that are happening in Temecula, things that are happening in Audie Murphy, and of course open houses. So anytime you can get any open houses in your development and send something out to every single person that's in that farm, that's where it's really going to pay off. And get that name and blast your name anywhere and everywhere. So that's just a couple of farming ideas. If you're thinking about doing it, just wanted to touch on that particular topic to give you something today. But I'm more excited about the prospecting mastery that we have going on. So again, Michael, have we received any emails yet?
Yes.
Okay, good. So and again, guys, I'm not trying to harp on you guys in any way. I'm not trying to dissuade you guys in any way, but I want people that are aggressive. I want people that want to kick ass. I want people, you know, oh, I got a schedule, I can't do this. If I sell a house a month, that's really cool. And I love a house a month. House a month is a fantastic, fantastic life. Okay, that's closing in on 6 figures. But I want people that want to kill it. And I want people that are willing to put in the work. And I want people that are willing to share and are going to show up on Wednesday mornings when we do this. So again, please reach out to Michael W. at ColdwellBankerAB.com. Send an email. Let him know that you're interested. We will cover a lot of the costs of all this stuff. We'll give you the personal notes. If there's something special that we come up with prospecting-wise, we are committed to these people, but you need to be committed back to us to do it. So that's really it. That's where I wanted to get to today. And I'm going to say it one more time so you can chop this up, Adam, and put it out somewhere else. We are looking for 30 people. We are looking for 30 people that want to do actionable steps in this room on Wednesdays at 9 a.m. from 9 to 10. People that are willing to text, are willing to call, are willing to do the personal notes, are willing to do everything that it takes to actively prospect, not put something out there and wait for people to come to them. We want to go out and go get people. So again, Michael W. at ColdwellBankerAB.com. Send him the info. We are selecting 30. Chairman's fine. Silver's fine. New agents are fine. But we want people that are committed. So make sure that you send out that email. And Adam, I beat on it enough, man. That's all I got. So that's Sales Mastery for today. Please make sure they do that. Now tonight, we've got the Canyon Lake Boat Tour. We've got 150 people coming down. We've got the hibachi grills. It's going to be fantastic. So that's why I'm cutting it early, because we wanted to congratulate everybody that reached the best of the best goal, and had quite a few people that did it. So we were very excited, and it's going to be a good night. So anyways, go out there, enjoy the rest of your week. Sign up with Michael Wysocki, and if you're looking for a farm, don't forget the info we shared today. So, all right, guys, thank you. Get out there, make it happen.